Hi, this is Carlton Cullins, and welcome to the Blue Sky Strong Box. Hey, this is Carlton Cullins with the Blue Sky Strong Box here in Austin, Texas, and this week I want to give you something to think on. I want you to think about these questions I'm going to talk about long and hard, and I want you to answer them honestly. Don't just BS around and joke around. This stuff is serious. I try to talk about fitness, health, nutrition, all these different things on a regular basis. We all know there are things that we need to do better. We all know we're supposed to eat vegetables. Everybody knows they're supposed to drink water. Everybody knows they're supposed to get good quality sleep. And everybody knows that we're supposed to move a lot and exercise. But the problem is, particularly here in America, is the majority of the people don't do it. And I want you to ask yourself, why? What is keeping you from doing the things that you know you need to do? I want you to think about it, and I want you to answer it honestly. I want you to write it down somewhere. I want you to think on this, because this is what is keeping you back from being healthier, for living longer, for looking better, for feeling better. This is what is keeping you back. It's not so much what to do, it's why aren't you doing it is holding you back. Why? What is it about all of it that it makes you dislike it so much? Maybe you had a childhood experience that was bad. Maybe you don't have a supportive network around you. Obviously, exercise and things like that don't feel good. Obviously, good foods don't taste as good as bad foods. But there's more to it than that. A whole lot more. Don't even kid yourself. I want you to think about what it is. Because if you can learn to flip this switch, you may be onto something. You may be onto something that could save your life and make you healthier, make you feel better, make you happier, because that's what all this is about. But this week, that's all I want you to do, is just think on that. Why do you really dislike it so much? You can write me and let me know and talk to me about it. I'd be glad to hear some feedback. But this is for you. I want you to answer this question honestly, because in there may be a golden nugget, maybe something that you can help, that you can plant a seed somewhere and you can help nourish and cultivate and eventually turn whatever it is that keeps you from doing all these things and turn it around. It's the most important thing that you can do, because all this stuff is just one little thing. It's just discipline. It just requires discipline in your life. It's not just about eating better and exercise and all that kind of stuff. It goes into everything else. People that typically don't exercise, that don't eat right, that don't sleep right, don't do all these things, typically, in my experience, don't do a lot of other things very well either. Your whole life may be lacking in discipline. And we all have it in you. You just have to tap into it. It's like water that runs deep. Some people are more out in the desert and they're going to have to dig deeper down for their well. But we all have it in you. You have to believe that and you have to find that. So this week, that's all I want you to do, is just think on that. Find it. I hope that everybody will search and try to find it, because this is the most important thing. This is the thing that keeps you back from being better than what you already are. And I believe that pretty much everybody out there can be so much better than they are. And all we have to do is push ourselves. I get in lulls myself sometimes, but I constantly try to find a way to renew that, have something, a leverage point to leverage me back into reality and stay on point with everything. And it's not easy, but it can be done. So I want you to think on that this week. If you have any questions and you need anything, holler at me. I'll do my best to help. I wish you all the best. I'll see you next week. Bye.